Hi guys, today we're going to react to Mirror Mirror by Babymetal. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Jim Nusbaum. Thank you, Jim, for yet another request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate the support.
Just before clicking play, I had a micro blackout. I forgot how grandiose Babymetal's concerts were, but when they started with that established shot, I was like reminded of, oh yeah, this is Babymetal. This is not a normal concert. So when it started, I was, yeah, some more of that, please. I think we're both versed in the subject matter. It starts with a split screen effect, correlates to the subject matter, beautifully done. Sumetal is hitting it with a more caressing tone, slightly more mellow. This one starts a bit gentler. Can't wait to see how it progresses.
Yeah, when this started, it was already like another level of cool to me for some reason, the way the music was kicking in. I like that it starts heavy and interesting and a little bit of sort of electronic in there. And then Sue started singing, and I was like, oh, this is so good. She gave it like this kind of haunting almost beginning. I don't know. I mean, we're still there. This is just after one verse, and I'm thinking, this is fantastic. I can't wait for the chorus.
Yeah, I can't either.
Interestingly, they start off with Mirror Mirror from Snow White, and then they go into Double Double Toil and Trouble from Macbeth. I find it a little bit maybe confusing at this point, but I like it. Really cool. I love the way the chorus kicked in. Sue's voice sounds fantastic. The move sort of from English to Japanese was really cool. I'm digging this one. It actually reminds me a little bit of Monochrome in the way the chorus is kind of structured. Something about it gave me that sort of vibe, threw me back there, but yeah, I'm loving this.
Yeah, Sumetal gave some of that metallic texture in the chorus, and before that, it has become something that I've come to expect when I hear Babymetal songs. It's like if I don't hear it soon enough, it's like I miss it. It's the most signifying feature for me of Babymetal, that beautiful texture that she has in her voice. I don't know how she does it, but it's a good thing that Sumetal chose to be a singer.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is it's addictive, because it is. funny. It's almost like I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a Babymetal song that I'm not going to like. And so far, nothing in sight. I'm loving the presentation as well. The way this music video is kind of recorded off a live show, but is obviously edited as a video. And obviously their performance, their dancing, I just love the choreography. I love the way it looks. Everything about it is freaking fantastic. It's like another Babymetal favorite.
It's like they took the concept of grabbing your attention and what attracts you to a song and boiled it down to a science. I think they have it pretty dialed in the way their presentations are laid out. It feels like they know what it's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's an obvious formula here, but also obvious talent, from Sue's voice to their dancing to the way they put a song together, the writing, everything else. It's just extremely cool. I'm just loving it.
It's an abundance of pleasurable skill sets.
Again, I'm loving Sue's voice, that metallic texture we keep talking about, and we probably will never not talk about. Just amazes me how pleasant it is to the ear and how it just kind of gets you every time. Here she's done it in different sort of maybe volumes and in different kind of notes, but it's always there, and she hits that chorus and all the way around it, and I'm like, this is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I gotta admit, when I first heard her voice, when she does that texture, it kind of had me thinking that if we're looking at it from a science fiction point of view, I could be convinced that it's not entirely human, what she can produce from her vocal cords.
I know what you mean, because if you remember the first time we heard them, I actually compared it to Ozzy Osbourne. He's also got that quality about his voice that just doesn't sound real, and it doesn't sound like anyone else, and it just pierces through everything. And yeah, she has that to her voice. Obviously, the voices are not exactly similar, but it's that quality about them that is similar.
Another excellent offering from Babymetal. Enjoyed every microsecond of it. Regarding the subject matter, I was kind of intrigued that maybe it has been done before, but I haven't heard anybody question the whole mirror motif, or anybody ever asked the mirror, wait a minute, who am I talking to? Who are you? Who are you to be an authority? It correlates to the subject matter. Who are you to be an authority of determining my worth, as in the Snow White tale? So it's a beautiful sentiment, because to me, it promotes self-awareness, looking at things not in a shallow aspect, not by societal norms. And it has to do with self-image and with thriving to achieve a certain appearance or look, or even a type of personality that nobody has, thriving to be perfect in every aspect. Not only is it an unachievable goal, but it can drive a person mad. So it's like going back to sanity, that question, asking, wait a minute, asking the mirror, who are you to be an authority, in a sense, not verbatim as the lyrics say, but that to me means reevaluating what is really worth pursuing, in a nutshell.
Yeah, to me, there's like a couple of layers. One of them, I think, is the one you're talking about, which is basically not taking to heart what your critics say. It sounds like it's very much to do with the reality of today, social media, and the way everybody can criticize you whenever they want. And it can actually reach you if you're out there, you know, reading all the critics and what they have to say. Sometimes it's actual critics who actually critique music and whatever, and sometimes it's just regular people. And today it's like, it doesn't matter. You're going to get the hate from one side or the other, or both, or none. But basically saying, when it comes down to it, sometimes it's like, who are they to tell you how good or not you are? That's sort of one interesting way of looking at the lyrics. The other one, when they got to certain lines, especially like about the new world and about the illusion aspect of our reality, it made me think about the Matrix. It made me think about whatever this is that is inside the mirror, whether it's us or other people, the self-doubt that can come from within, or it can be inflicted by others. Everything is an illusion anyway. It said in the chorus, what are you looking at while living inside a mirror? You know you do not exist as your real self, beyond illusions, leaping over even yourself. Now here in front of you is the new world. So it made me think of people who can potentially see through the illusion and recognize that everything is an illusion and nothing really matters all that much. And it takes you back to that place of the first interpretation that basically there's no need for us to take everything so seriously and let it bring us down. Because in the first verse, she talks about her wishes, who's the fairest of them all, make my wishes come true, then asking, who are you in the mirror? So it's like trying to reach whoever or whatever is on the other side that is giving this judgment. And then it's more about letting it go and not listening to those voices, wherever they come from. I really enjoyed thinking about it on those two levels, maybe. It's another testament to how interesting the thought process can be behind their lyrics sometimes. It's well written and it's interesting, and it takes that Snow White and that Macbeth and somehow incorporate it into this concept, this whole idea of maybe magic and again an illusion. I really like the lyrics of this one. I really like this song, probably on every level, musically, the performance, the meaning, the possible interpretations and all that.
Yeah, you said nothing matters. I agree with that notion. If you can see through the illusion, then you realize that nothing really matters. To an extent, if something does matter, then by that, seeing through the illusion gives you a pretty good idea of what to hold as things that matter in life. Because seeing things for the way they truly are and not by some standard that somebody told you that you should have. It's like an original thought. You're contriving an original thought in your head, maybe for the first time when you disconnect from the illusion, and then you get a good idea on what's important and what's not. I think that's the best thing to strive towards, to be able to think that way.
Yeah, I agree, to really not care about what other people think and just do you. But also the two pieces of literature, one is from fairy tales and one from Shakespeare, and both characters there, the evil witch and Macbeth, both kind of went crazy, one in search of beauty and one in search of power. So they both got corrupted by these things, and that's what this song is also telling you. Don't let this corrupt you. Don't chase this kind of positive critique, perhaps. Don't try to always be the best. Sometimes it's enough to be your best self and not to try to compete with others, to be number one at everything. Just do your thing. And that's something that's come up, I think, in Babymetal's work before that we've talked about. Another awesomely cool song. They just never failed to deliver. They have not disappointed at any point so far. Fantastic. Thank you, Jim Nusbaum, for another Babymetal request and for the ongoing support. We appreciate it oh so much. Keep it coming. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Jim, for this Babymetal request. We enjoyed every second of it. Please, more Babymetal. Much appreciated. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, right about now, our Babymetal reaction playlist should be coming up on the screen about now, so give it a click, have a look, let us know what you think. We'd appreciate the feedback and the views. And as always, we appreciate your support. We hope more of it is coming, and we'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.
Bye. Guys.